Our final quarterfinal Class A state tournament game is next. Hancock and Nevis here on PrepSpotlight.tv.
PrepSpotlight.tv, through its partnership with the Minnesota State High School League, brings you coverage of the 2022 Minnesota Girls State Basketball Tournament. Coverage is made possible through the support of Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity with flexible hours. Urgency Room, fast and flexible care. Think Bank, meet your money. And Star Tribune, for all the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
A action. This game features the visiting team, the 5A representative, Nevis. And the home team, the Section 6A champion, record of 27-1, Hancock Owls. Introducing the visiting team. First of all, their team managers, Sarah Betker and Caitlin Studi. The non-starters, 0, Adeline Bjorklund. Number 1, Claire Isaacson. Number 2, Mallory Kowalski. 4, Emily Funk. 5, Maggie Carrier. 10, Liddy DeWolf. 13, Grace McNamee. 20, Allie Forbes. 21, Izzy Wallace. 24, Ava Forbes. 30, Olivia Harris. 34, Neve Hollingsworth. And 55, Morgan Monroe. Your starting lineup for Nevis. Number 1, a sophomore, Marley Mitchell. Correction, number 3. Number 11, a senior, Ava Isaacson. Number 12, a junior, Addison Lindahl. Number 22, sophomore, Kaylee Bessler. And number 23, a sophomore, Maya Stacy. Assistant coach is Crystal Bessler. Head coach, Paul Schrader. Ladies and gentlemen, Nevis. And now for Hancock. Student managers, Gabby Juice, Dulce Rodriguez. And the non-starters, number 2, Isabel Rose. Number 5, Tori Paul. 11, Riley Hansen. 14, Brooke Versteeg. 15, Autumn Hubbard. 21, Sydney Zolwanger. 22, Kaylee Wink. 23, Alexis Jose. The starting lineup, number 1, 5'9" sophomore, Caitlin Staples. Number 3, a 5'8" freshman, Carly Roloff. Number 4, a 5'7" freshman, Caitlin Roloff. Number 12, a 5'10" sophomore, Misty Zempel. And number 13, a 5'7" senior, Carly Hansen. Assistant coach, Ryan Schneider. Head coach, Tony Tielke. The officials for this game, Josh Junker, Mark Herman, Dan Zita. Josh Junker, your referee.
Welcome back to the Pavilion here at the University of Minnesota. Pat Barrett on the broadcast today with Mike Peterson doing all the tech work and Clayton, not Cameron Johnson, doing our camera work today. We're so happy you're with us for our last quarterfinal action game of the tournament. It features the champions of Section 5A, the record of 19-8. It's the Nevis Tigers. They'll be dressed in their St. Patrick's green and gold today, white uniforms with the green and gold trim, against the champions of 6A with a record of 27-1, the Hancock Owls, dressed in maroon, trimmed in white and Vegas gold. Hancock going left to right, the tip underway, and the first tip goes to Nevis. They'll be visitors on the scoreboard. Man-to-man defense to start the action. Maddie Lindau is running the offense out top. With the ball, Maya Stacy. She kicks it over. Maddie Lindau with the drive cut off. Back out top, the three on the way. Ava Isaacson will fall short. A rebound by Carly Hansen. I'll get that right. Hancock with the ball. They've got it out top. The three on the way from them will rim off by Misty Zempel. Youth will be served today with both teams. Both teams one starter who is a senior. As that ball gets tipped out of bounds, and Nevis will have it against the 1-2-1-1 full court pressure of the Owls. Ball gets in. Maddie Lindau flips it back over. They get the ball reversed. To the center, it's tipped, but Ava Isaacson has it. It's tipped away on the floor, and Hancock with the turnover. Kick it ahead. Carly Roloff up and in. The first two of the game go to the Owls, and the freshman, Carly Roloff. Her and her twin sister, Caitlin Roloff, 3 and 4 on the court. Freshman on the team. Drive tipped away from Ava Isaacson. Another turnover, and here come the Owls again. Caitlin Roloff with it. She kicks it ahead. 2-3 zone. Bounce pass inside. Shot for Renese. Won't go by Misty Zempel. Scramble, and the Owls come out with it underneath. Up and off. A shot by Misty Zempel, and the Tigers of Nevis have the ball. Mitchell kicks it over. Here come the Tigers. Green and gold for the Tigers, only on St. Patrick's Day. Tipped. It's loose on the floor. It stays with Nevis. Three-pointer on the way, off the front rim by Kaylee Bessler. Tie up. This one will go to Hancock, and they will get the ball, and they have the 2-0 lead. We're just underway. Last quarterfinal game of the day here at the Joel Maturi Pavilion. They'll shift over the winners to Williams Arena tomorrow afternoon. We already have Minnesota with an upset over the 1 seed, Mountain Iron Beal, 51-48 in overtime. It was Hayfield, still undefeated at 32-0, with a victory over Cass Lake Bena, 67-57. And it's 56-33, the number 2 seed Mayor Lutheran over United Christian Academy. The winner of this game will take them on 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at Williams. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. It'll be Roloff. That's Carly Roloff underneath the basket with the ball. They lob it out front. Kicked right back inside. Tipped away. Nice defense. It comes back to the Owls. They have it again. Carly Hansen scrambling. It's a hot potato out there today. Bounce pass inside. Double teamed. And we're going to have a foul to the free throw line. We'll go Misty Zempel. Or not. We'll see. Foul definitely on Nevis. It goes on number 11, Ava Isaacson. That's her first. Team's first. And it will be 2 shots coming for the 5'10 sophomore, Misty Zempel. First one's good. Bumps the lead up to 3-0 for the Hancock Owls. 27-1 on the season, their only blemish. A 73-64 loss midseason to West Central area. They had knocked them off in overtime, 72-66 early in the season. She makes both. It's 4-0. The pressure. Steal up and in. Caitlin Roloff, sister of Carly, bumps it at 6-0. They steal again. The jump shot is good. It's quickly 8-0. We're going to have a timeout. Carly Hansen's jumper makes it 8-0 for Hancock. And we're going to step away quickly here on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care, sinus infection, strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
The number 3 seed Hancock Owls show how they earned that seed with only 1 loss on the season. Their scrambling defense has forced multiple turnovers here early. They lead at 8-0. Just 2:40 into our last quarterfinal Class A game of the day here at the Minnesota State High School Basketball Tournament. Pat Barrett bringing the action, double team again. They look to try and break this press. Coming up, it's Ava Isaacson. She gets it across the timeline. Nevis three-pointer on the way. Kaylee Bessler gets the Tigers on the board. It's 8-3 Hancock as she reins in the 3. Set up in their widespread 2-3 zone defense. Hancock looking to penetrate it again. They lead it 8-3. Kicks over near side. Hansen inside to Zempel. Kicked back around the three-pointer on the way. Off the front iron by Staples. Nevis with the rebound. Near side with it is Stacy. Maya Stacy looking for the drive. Kicks it outside to Isaacson. Addie Lindau out top. She'll set up the offense against the person-to-person defense of the Owls. They've been hawking so far as they lead at 8-3. Tipped away. Nevis will keep it. Lindau kicked inside over the top. That'll be a foul. A foul will go against number 12, Misty Zempel. The sophomore's first. And the first for the Hancock Owls. Ball will go underneath the basket. As the Tigers take it in, we've got a substitution coming in. She's got the St. Patrick's Day shoes on. That's number 11, Riley Hansen, for sub off the bench for Tony Tilke, coming in with a record of 90-32 in his career, his 5th year here with the Hancock Owls. Nevis drive, tipped away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Nevis. Caitlin Staples tipped away, just couldn't quite maintain control, as the defense has been hawking so far for the Owls. In bounds, that's another turnover, goes off the feet of Addie Lindo, and back to Hancock. The winner to take on Mayor Lutheran in the number 2 seed with a dominating 56-33 win in our last quarterfinal game here at the Pavilion. Caitlin Staples running the point for the Owls. Near corner, it's Hansen. Tipped out front, Carly Roloff. She lobs it baseline inside, tipped away. Great hustle play. They keep it. Nope, we've got to travel. Staples shuffled the feet. The turnover will give it back to Nevis. 3 subs on the way for Nevis. Let's see if we can get the names here for Emily Funk. Coming in, number 5, Maggie Carrier. And number 10, Lee DeWolf. The 3 subs in the ball game for Paul Schrader and the Tigers of Nevis. They cross half court against the pressure. Right side with it, Carrier looking. Ball with 22 now, that's Kaylee Bessler. She's got the 3 points for Nevis so far. Drive, bodies down, no call. Air ball goes to Carly Hansen. Here come the Owls on the run. They swing it back around near side. Riley Hansen with it. She drives left to the middle, up, in, and it'll count. Riley Hansen will go for the 3-point play. The nice driving layup. The foul goes against Nevis. Let's see what's on the basket. Was good. Foul goes on 22. Kaylee Bessler. That's her first. Tigers second. Substitutions in the ball game. Ava Isaacson back in for Nevis. And let's see if we can get the subs here. Looks like number 14 in the ball game. That's Brooke Van Stagg, or Verstagg rather. Brooke Verstagg, 6-foot freshman. Youth definitely playing a part in this Owls' success this season. Riley Hansen makes the 3-point play. She hits the free throw. It's 11-3 Owls. Tipped out of bounds again. They are hawking the ball so far to start with 13:05 left. First half of play, last quarterfinal Class A game here at the Minnesota State High School basketball tournament on PrepSpotlight.tv. They get out of the trap. Stacy up the side. She reverts back to the middle, which is always a good decision, but fires it into the owl bench. Another turnover for the Tigers. And Tony Tilke has to be happy with his defensive effort so far. They have forced numerous turnovers here in the first 5+ of the first half. Substitution. Number 12, Addie Lindau, back into the Tiger lineup. And here come the Owls with an 8-point lead as they look to add to it. Youth being served so far. Near side, Carly Roloff. Free throw line, Hanson. Carly back out top to sister Caitlin. Carly right side against the 2-3. Bomb on the way. It's good. Caitlin Roloff has 5, her first 3 of the game, and they bump their lead to 11. It's 14-3. Near side with it. Kaylee Bessler with a good catch. The middle, Isaacson elbow jumper. Off, rebound, up and in. Basket good by number 12, Addie Lindau. As the putback, she has her first basket. And it's 14-5, Owls. Near side. Roloff kicks it back on the way. Three-pointer is good. Brooke Verstag has her first 3 off the bench. It's 17-5. Hancock in control early. Tigers break the press once again. The elbow, Isaacson to the middle. Off glass, no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Scramble for it. The Owls come out with it. Rebound by Verstag. Here come the Owls running. Bounce pass underneath, up and in. Sister to sister. Caitlin to Carly. The basket is good. Lindau gets her first foul. It's the team's third. The basket was good. Substitution into the ball game. Number 12, Misty Zempel back in. Free throw is good as Carly Roloff completes the 3-point play off the nice dish from her sister. 13, Carly Hansen back in the ball game as they continue to put on this 1-2-2 full court trap. They have been trapping everywhere and tipping balls like crazy. Trying to beat it up the sideline. Good cut back to the middle by Stacy as she breaks the press. And Nevis will set up their offense with 11:25 to go first half. 20-5 already. The Owls have leaped out to the lead with their pressure defense. Near corner. Nevis with it. The drive on the way. The trip. Lindau goes down. We'll have a foul on the Owls. Foul goes on Caitlin Staples, I believe. Second on the Owls. Ball out of bounds. Nevis bomb on the way. Just off by Lindau. Rebound put back up and in. A basket by Ava Isaacson. She has her first 2, and they cut it to 20-7. As we go under 11 minutes remaining, first half from the Pavilion, the University of Minnesota. Last Class A quarterfinal game of the day. Rebound, and here she comes, Addie Lindau up the middle for the Tigers. She veers, 1-on-3, tipped away and stolen by that Hancock defense, and here they come. On the run, it's Carly Hansen off glass, whistle, blocking foul on the play. Carly Hansen will go to the free throw line for 2. We'll see who the foul was on. But Carly Hansen, the only senior starter for the Owls, will go to the free throw line. Foul goes on Marley Mitchell. That's her first foul, 4th on the Tigers. First free throw on the way is good. Carly Hansen with 3. 21-7. The Hancock Owls have jumped out to the lead here with 10:39 left the first half of play. She's gone half St. Patrick's with those shoes today. Makes the second. She's got 4. 22-7. Nice first half so far for the Owls. They've been active on both ends of the floor. Corner three-pointer on the way, just off by Lindau. The Owls on the run again, sister to sister. Roll off, kicks it across, jumper on the way, off the back iron. Scramble on the floor. We're going to have a foul on Hancock. We'll see what they call it on. There was a couple of bodies there. Number 12, Misty Zempel, I think. If it is, it's her second. Yep. Misty Zempel will get her second. She'll go to the bench. And with a 22-7 lead, the press is back on. Man-to-man this time by the Owls. Lindau breaks it across the timeline. She'll curl back to the middle, still under pressure. Gets it over to Isaacson. Isaacson handoff to Stacy. She'll come back to the top. Drives left, double team. Can she get out of it? Tipped away. On the floor. Scrambling. The Owls will get it. Another turnover for Hancock, and here they come. Roloff on the run. Beautiful move up and in. Caitlin Roloff with 7. 24-7 Hancock. Press it again. They get the steal. Pass to Roloff. The other Roloff. Carly Roloff hits. She's got 7. The sisters have 14. The Owls have 26. Steps out of bounds. Turnover again. Will go over to the Owls. The number 3 seed Hancock Owls are everywhere. And they lead it 26-7. Substitution into the ball game. Number 10, Liddy DeWolf back into the ball game for Nevis as they look to answer the frenetic play of Hancock so far as they've burst out to the 19-point lead. Drive, roll off glass is good. Caitlin Roloff, she's got 9, and they are up 21, 28-7. So they keep the pressure on. Still in the backcourt, Lindau. She gets it across the timeline. Nevis kicked back, three-pointer on the way from Stacy is good. Maya Stacy with her first 3, and they cut it to 28-10 with 8:45 left in the first half. Right side roll off. Caitlin kicks it over. Jumper 3 on the way is good. It's Carly Hansen. The senior has 7. Balanced scoring for these Owls as they've jumped out to a 31-10 lead. As they look to try and get to a semifinal clash with the number 2 Mayor Lutheran Crusaders tomorrow at a dominating victory on this court this afternoon, 56-33 over United Christian Academy. Nevis with it. Lindau steps back, double team. She kicks it out. Swung near side to Stacy. Drives left, off glass and in. Nice Stacy with 5. Nice drive. That's 31-12 Hancock. The Maroon and Gold Owls looking for their 28th victory of the season. They've only lost once. Nevis 19-8 looking to pull off the upset. Roloff to Roloff. Carly to Caitlin. Swung far side. It goes to the corner. Hansen kicked inside. The drive goes off. Versteg missed. Rebound and a foul will go against Hancock. Looks like it'll be on Versteg. Yep. Put Versteg with her first. Team's 4th. Substitutions. Number 11. Riley Hansen back in for Hancock. See if we can set the lineup for you for Nevis. Mitchell's 3. 23 is Stacy. With the ball, 22 is Bessler. Back over to Stacy. 11 is Isaacson. And now at the baseline, 20 with the ball now. That is Allie Forbes. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Nevis. The Hawking Owls. Can you be an owl and a hawk at the same time? If you can, they're making it work as they burst out to a 19-point lead, 31-12. Back in the ball game, the only senior starter for Hancock, Carly Hansen. They start 2 sophomores and 2 freshmen with a freshman and 2 seniors off the bench. And their youth is serving them well so far, as the Roloff sisters have 9 and 7. That shot will fall short. Rebound by Verstag, and here comes Hancock. Kicked ahead, 3-pointer on the way. She left it like no doubt. Carly Hansen, her second 3. She's got a 10. And they've got a 34-12 lead. Steal away, up and in. The steal and score by Hansen. She adds another pair. And their defense is just frustrating the heck out of the Tigers so far. The drive by Staples, kicks it back out. From the top, another 3 from Hansen. She buries it. And Nevis has got to find an answer soon. They trail at 39-12. In their section final game, they only gave up 27 for the whole game. The steal and basket by Hansen. And this one's turning into a rout here in the first half with 5:55 left. It's 41-12. The Owls tearing apart the Tigers, and they get another steal under the basket. Riley Hansen takes it away. And the Owls will walk it up, and why not catch your breath with 5:39 left? They've got a 29-point lead. They skip it across. Can Hansen bury another one? This one's going to be wide. Rebound on the play by Mitchell. And here come the Tigers. Left side, it's Stacy. Kicks it back out. They swing it inside. Isaacson to the middle. Jump shot rolls in. Maybe Isaacson has 4. It's 41-14, and Tony Tilke will take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout here on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Such news. It's everything I ever wanted.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Tony Tilke's Hancock Owls showing why they only have 1 blemish on their record. 27-1 coming in, and they have turned screws on the Nevis Tigers with 5:09 remaining in the first half. Pat Barrett, Mike Peterson, Clayton Johnson on hand here at the PAV, and it has been all Owls as they lead at 41-14. They're dressed in the maroon as they bring it up across the timeline. Near side, it's Carly Hansen. The senior is putting on a show here in the first half. She's got 3 threes. And here going for her 4th. They swing it around, and what do you know? She buries her 4th 3 of the first half. She's got 20. And they lead at 44-14. They break the press this time. Lindau looks inside, gives it to Isaacson, spins, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. Ava Isaacson with 4 will go to the free throw line. They can get it down and set up. They've had some opportunities, but they haven't had many. Carly Hansen gets her first foul of the game. It's the 5th on the Owls. And to the free throw line for 2 shots will go senior Ava Isaacson. Her first one rattles around and drops off. The Tigers 19-8 on the year, got here with a 38-27 defensive battle. They took down Braham. They are the 5A champs taking on the 6A champs from up in Northwest, the Hancock Owls. The winner will go to tomorrow's 2 o'clock game at Williams Arena against the Mayor Lutheran Crusaders, 56-33 victors in the quarterfinal game preceding this over the United Christian Academy Thunder. Out top with it is Staples. She runs the show. Hansen again off the back iron. bounces around, the rattles, and it'll go over to Emily Funk for the Tigers. They go to the front court. Lindau goes right side. Back dribble, tipped away. Steal, and here come the Owls. Goes across, recovered by the Owls. Staples, the drive. Hansen, she's fouled. And she'll try to add to her 20 here in the first half. Eva Isaacson gets her second. Fifth on Nevis, to the free throw line for 2, senior Carly Hansen. She buries the first. That's 21 for the senior. In comes Caitlin Roloff. She will give Caitlin Staples a break as the sophomore point guard goes to the bench. Carly Hansen with 21, the 2 freshman sisters. Carly with 7, Caitlin with 9. The Roloff sisters have added to the 22 so far. For Carly Hansen, it's 46-14 with 3:47 to go first half from the Pav. The three-pointer on the way is long. Nevis with the rebound. Gathered in by Lindau, tipped away from her, scrambled. She gets it back. It'll be a foul on the floor. This one will go on number 14, Brooke Verstag. That's her second. It's the 6th on the Owls, so the next one will send the Tigers to the free throw line. Substitution in the ballgame. Looks like Verstag will go off. And Zembel will come back in with her 2 fouls. Inbound, Bessler underneath. She gets it near side for Isaacson. Man-to-man defense for the Owls. Their defense has been hawking everything today. I don't have an official total on the turnovers, but it's got to be double digits. And they've turned them into points. They lead 46-14. Far side Mitchell kicks it back out. Stacy, she'll bring it back out. Goes for the right-hand drive, can't get it. Defense right there, won't cover the shot. Elbow jumper's good. Eva Isaacson has 3 hoops for 6 now. And 46-16, the lead for the Owls. We go under 3 left here in the first half. Pat Barrett bringing you all the action on PrepSpotlight.tv. Last quarterfinal game of the tournament. Here come the Owls. Jumper blocked out. Nice defensive play by Kaylee Bessler, the sophomore from Nevis. Substitution in the ball game. Staples will come back in to run the show. She'll give Carly Hansen a break. She leaves with 22 first half points, including 4 triples from the outside, as well as a triple on a drive to go with it. They inbound it up top. Roloff, back dribbles, gives it back to Staples, and she'll run the offense. She's patient out front. 2:30 left in the first half, and why wouldn't you be with a 30-point lead? 46-16, the Owls lead. Stolen away by Marley Mitchell, and here comes Nevis. The top, Lindau. They've gone against the man-to-man pressure in the half court all game of the Owls, trying to figure it out. Shot up and in. Isaacson got 8 now, the senior, trying to lead her team back. 46-18, Hancock with the lead under 2. Hansen drives to the top of the key. I'm sorry, that's Staples. Pass inside, foul by Mitchell from behind. Now Mitchell get her second. Now both teams with 6 fouls here in the first half. Next one will send either team to the bonus. The last 1:46 of the first half. 46-18. The Owls taking on the Tigers and in control here. With a stifling defense and a firing offense. Left side, drive by Carly Roloff. Back to her sister who travels. Caitlin with the turnover. Nevis will take it in front of Paul Schrader's bench as he looks for answers. With this Owl team that have showed every bit of why they're here at the state tournament with a 27-1 record and a 46-18 lead. Out top, Isaacson. She's leading the Tigers with 8. Her pass is tipped. They get it back. Ava with it again. Right wing, tries to get to the middle. They won't let her. Swung left side to Mitchell. Elbow, Isaacson spins, drives, tipped. Out of bounds, he'll stay with Nevis. They have tipped so many balls this first half. That Hancock Owl defense has driven the show so far. Lindau in the corner, inside to Isaacson, taken away, stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with Nevis. Hansen had to steal off the tip, but couldn't keep that foot in bounds. 1:12 to go, first half. The winner goes to the 2 o'clock game tomorrow against Mayor Lutheran. Lobbed out top. Back inside to Isaacson. To the top to Lindau for 3. Off glass, it's good. Eddie Lindau, her first 3 has 5. 46-21 as they're slowly cutting back into this lead of the Owls. It was up to 30 at one time at 46-16. Out top, Roloff to Roloff. Back to Hansen, the 5th triple of the game. She's got 25. The senior Carly Hansen for Hancock bumps it up to 49-21. They have no answer for her here in this first half as she's outscored the Tigers. Tipped away, the steal by Riley Hansen. 23 to go. Owls will go for the last shot. See if they can get it over 50 as they lead at 49-21. They get into their offense with 10. Staples to the top to Hansen. She swings it to Roloff, and a travel by Caitlin Roloff will give it back to Nevis with 5.3 on the clock. Liddy DeWolf comes back onto the floor with 5.3 to go for Nevis as they try to get a basket and end the first half with some kind of positive momentum. Bessler with it, tossed it up, tipped away. And that's the horn. The score, Hancock 49, Nevis 21 at the half. First half dominated on both ends. The Hancock Owls with their full court pressure, and they were able to put it on plenty of times as their defense turned steals into scores. Senior Carly Hansen with 25. The 2 freshman sisters, Carly Roloff with 7. Caitlin Roloff had 9, and they led the Owls to this 28-point halftime lead. We'll be back after this on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Hi, I'm Karan, and I work at a McDonald's in Minnesota. When I'm working in the drive-thru, I meet and talk to a lot of people, and I feel like that's a great experience for life. What I would tell students who are interested in working at McDonald's is that the hours are very flexible and they work around your school schedule. I love playing basketball for my high school, and something that basketball and working at McDonald's has in common is it's a team effort. For example, during rush hour, we all have to work together to serve the customer. Here you go.
Have a good day. For job information, text APPLY to 38000 or visit mcdonalds.com/careers.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection, strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Pat Barrett, Mike Peterson, Clayton Johnson back here for the last quarterfinal game of the tournament in Class A. And it has been all Hancock Owls, the 27-1 champions of 6A, have shown how they got that record, as defensively and offensively they have dominated both ends of the floor. Scoring in the first half for the Hancock Owls, they were led by their only senior starter, Carly Hansen. 5 threes, she had 25 points in that first half. The two freshman sisters, Carly Roloff with 7, Caitlin Roloff with 9. Also scoring in the first half, Misty Zempel had 2 free throws for 2. Off the bench, Riley Hansen had 3 on a three-point play, and Brooke Verstag had 3 on a three-pointer to get to Hancock's 49. For the Tigers of Nevis, 19-8 on the season, 5A champs. They were led by senior Ava Isaacson. She had 4 baskets for 8. Addie Linda, the junior forward, had 5, a 3 and a 2. Maya Stacy, the sophomore, had a 3 and a 2 for 5. And Kaylee Bessler had the first basket of the game, a three-pointer, a sophomore from the Tigers, to get to their 21. But it hasn't been nearly enough, as the Hancock defense has been stifling everywhere. They've turned baskets into their 1-2-1-1 full court press, and they've scored plenty off of that here in the first half to build this 28-point lead. We are going to step away straight to highlights of the other Class A quarterfinals, as well as the 3A consolation here at the Minnesota State High School Basketball Tournament on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Here's Olson driving into the paint, had it knocked away, and it's picked up on the break. Here comes Walsh all the way to the hole, left-handed layup. Beautiful driving bucket. She has 7 points. That might have been a kick ball. Hope Dudica picks it up. Here's Emma the other way. Layup. Emma Dudica, 7.5, 15 in the game, 52-37.
The lefty looking for the driving lane cutoff. Kicks it out. It swings around to Emily Lade. She fakes the 3, drives, swings up and in. Nice driving layup by Emily Lade. She's got 4, averages 20.1 on the season. Danica Martin swings it over. Moss with a good catch and pressure. They get it up the court. Take a look. They swing it back out. Oh, nice reversal pass up and in.
Watson ducks inside, swings corner. Stasko puts it on a tee and splashes it in. They have a few to give right now. Stasko skips to Chick. Now Watson. Stasko down on the block. He rolls in. That was not an easy angle.
Back here at the Joel Maturi Pavilion on the campus of the University of Minnesota, Pat Barrett, Mike Peterson, Clayton Johnson with all the action here in the last quarterfinal Class A game of the day, Minnesota State High School Basketball Tournament. Let's give you a quick recap of the tournament so far. 4A action tonight. It's semifinal action with Hopkins taking on White Bear. Hopkins a 66-43 win over Lakeville North, who also got beat in a tight battle with their conference foe Rosemount, 42-40 in the consolation today. White Bear with a hard-fought 35-34 win over Rosemount, the 5 seed knocking off the 4. In the other half of the bracket was Roseville with a defensive gem, shutting down the high-powered Shakopee offense with a 39-32 win. And they will take on St. Michael Albertville, the Knights, with a 69-58 win over Centennial in the other quarterfinal action. So they play at 8 o'clock tonight in the 4A to get to the championship Saturday night at 8. Shakopee won the other consolation match with a victory over Centennial. 3A action this afternoon. Becker and Totino Grace punched their tickets to the championship game at 6 o'clock Saturday night. It was Becker with a hard-fought 67-63 win over Mankato East. Becker got there with a hard battle over unranked or unseeded, but certainly could have been ranked Austin. They played them nose to nose, a 53-48 win in the first game of the day here at the PAV on Wednesday. It was Mankato East with a 62-51 small upset over the number 4 seed Benilde St. Margaret Knights. In the second half, it was Como, the number 2 seed, with a 76-57 win over Grand Rapids. Totino 64-43 over Detroit Lakes. And today it was 86-62. The Totino Grace Eagles, hard tested in that 4A Northwest Suburban Conference. They'll take on Becker Saturday night with an upset over the number 2 seed Como Park Cougars. 2A action tomorrow night. It's going to be Providence Academy in Albany. Providence knocked off the Montevideo Club 68-55 in a good game. And Albany knocked off the 5 seed, the number 4 seed Albany Huskies, with a 57-41 win. So they'll play at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. The 8 o'clock game tomorrow night will have the number 2 seed Fergus Falls with a 71-55 win over Pequot Lakes. The number 3 seed Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, they decimated Lake Cristo Welcome Memorial 82-29. So it's Providence Academy Albany at 6. Fergus and Minnehaha at 8 tomorrow night. In the afternoon session tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be Minneota pulled off a overtime victory over Mountain Iron Buell, the number 1 seed, 51-48. Minneota was unseeded, but that's not fair because they are a good ball club, and they had a spirited comeback from 10 down late in the game to tie it. Had a couple balls bounce off that could have won it in regulation, and then they won it in overtime, 51-48. They'll take on Hayfield, the number 5 seed who knocked off Cass Lake Bena 67-57 in a good ball game in the quarterfinals. And then in our last game here at the Pavilion, it was Mayor Lutheran with a 56-33 win over the United Christian Academy Thunder. And that leaves us here with the last game of the day. It is Nevis trying to battle their way back. It's been Hancock 49-21 here in the first half. They forced 18 turnovers. It turned into 28 points. They were 7-11 from the 3, 5 of them coming from senior Carly Hansen. They shot 63.6% from the field, and you're going to win most games when you're shooting 63.6 from the field, and also out-rebounding them 14-9. So a dominating first half performance by the maroon-clad Hancock Owls. They'll be on defense to start the second half. Nevis will go left to right on your television screens or streaming screens. We're so happy you were able to join us for state tournament action here at the Minnesota State High School Basketball Tournament, and hope you'll stay with us for other action throughout the tournament here on PrepSpotlight.tv. Linda with it for Nevis as they look to try and find some way to battle back into this ball game, trailing 49-21. Still person-to-person defense by Hancock. They've been all over the place. I wish I had kept track of all the tipped balls. But that basket's a 3 out top for Addie Lindau. She's got the first 3 of the second half and has Nevis on the board as they cut the lead to 49-24. Staples, the point guard. She'll kick it to Hansen, the only senior in the starting lineup. Inside, tipped away. On the floor, loose. Good hustle. Comes back to Staples. Her three-pointer is off. Lindau with it for Nevis. They try to get a run going here and get back into this ball game as we are about 1 minute into the second half. Tipped away on the floor. She's laying on the sideline. So although she got the steal, Zempel will give it back to Nevis. Another tipped ball by that Hawking Owls defense. In the corner, it's Stacy. Looked inside, stolen away again by that Owl defense. Here come the roll-offs to Hansen, left side, fires off the front iron. Rebound down there by Bessler. Kaylee Bessler will take it down. Give it out top to Addie Lindau. She'll run the offense for the Tigers. Guarded tightly by Caitlin Roloff. This side, Hansen's got Mitchell. Back out top. Ava Isaacson swings it around. Bessler to the top to Stacy. Right side Lindau. She looks inside. Shut down. Tries to drive. Roloff guarding her. She swings left off the back iron. Rebound by Carly Roloff, and Hancock has it over to sister Caitlin. The freshman combo dynamic in that first half. 16 between them. Stolen away. Addie Lindau tipped right back away by Caitlin Roloff, and she'll regain it for Hancock. Here she comes down the middle. Left side baseline jumper off the back iron. Rebound by Carly Roloff. Kicked inside nicely. Staples kicks it out. They swing it back outside. And they'll be patient with 15:46 left, and why wouldn't you be with a 25-point lead? Hansen drives, kicks it out top, shot fake. Roloff pulls up, back to Hansen. Guarded tightly, she drives right side, tries to pass, tipped and stolen away. Kaylee Bessler with a defensive play. A couple nice plays by the Tigers as they are battling away here at the state tournament. No quitting those Tigers. And having coached Tigers for a long time, I know that's the way Tigers are made. Drive down the right side, up and in. Ava Isaacson with 2. She's got 10 for the game. And they're back within 23. Tony Tilke up off the Hancock bench, telling his team, run the offense. When they did in the first half, it was dynamic, shooting 63.6% in the first half. Three-pointer off the back iron by Hansen. And Nevis has it again. Another rebound by Kaylee Bessler, the sophomore hitting the boards. She passes. Isaacson wasn't looking for it. And here comes Hancock spinning. Roloff off glass. Caitlin Roloff with a beauty. She's got 11. And it's 51-26 now. 25-point lead for Hancock. Across half court with it, it's Bessler. Back out top to Lindau, right side. Swings it back out top. Bessler goes left, shot fake. Can't get the three off, dumps inside. Stacy spins. Baseline, won't go. Rebound on the play by Zimpel of Hancock. 14:05 to go. Last quarterfinal game of the day here in Class A. 30-second timeout for Hancock, and we'll step away here on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Such news! It's everything I ever wanted.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think bank. Meet your money.
Back to action here in the last quarterfinal in Class A in the Minnesota State Basketball Tournament of the day here at the Pavilion on the University of Minnesota. Hancock in the maroon. They have the ball, and they have the 25-point lead. Left side, senior Carly Hansen. She's got 25 in the game. Off glass, rebound, off the back iron. Put up, off, battling. Hancock gets another rebound. They dominated the first half, rebounding, defense, scoring. They continue to dominate here. Nice play by Mitchell. She tips out of bounds for Nevis, but Hancock will maintain control with 13:31 to go. No shot clock yet, although it's set up there for us. In 2 years, the shot clock will be used full time around the state of Minnesota. Nice driving basket by number 11, Riley Hansen. She's got 5. Hancock back up 53-26. They were up 28 at half. And they're up 27 right now. Led by 30 at one point, 46-16. Another turnover as they have had hands on just about any ball that's been airborne today for Nevis. It's been a very impressive defensive performance and clearly shows why they're 27-1 on the season. With a victory, they'll get Mayer Lutheran. Much taller team, but we'll see if Quick beats Tall and Good, because Mayer's got an outstanding club too. So they won their 27th of the year with a dominating performance also. Jumper off the front iron by Riley Hansen. They'll go over to Nevis with 12:48 left. Should be some good basketball tomorrow at Williams. It's the small schools, Class A at 12-2. Winner of this game will play in the 2 o'clock game. The 12 o'clock game will have Minnesota unranked. That's a turnover. She didn't get her feet down before the pass came to her. Another turnover for Nevis. Minnesota is unranked, but Chad Johnson's team is well coached, well schooled. They've been here how many times before? And they will take on Hayfield, the only undefeated team left in the state of Minnesota. Got their 32nd victory today with a hard-fought battle over Cass Lake Bena. Three-pointer on the way from Roloffs off the back. Rebound by Isaacson. And Nevis coming down. They've scored 5 here in the second half. They're going to need a whole lot of 5s. Shot on the way. Three-pointer's good. That's 3 more. Kaylee Bessler, her second 3 of the games, has 6. And it's 53-29. Hancock, their lead cut to 24. Roll off, handoff, drive by Hansen. Whistle. And she's going to go to the free throw line. Riley Hansen, 5'9" senior. First foul of the second half. Addie Lindahl gets her second foul, first of the second half. Into the free throw line, senior Riley Hansen. First one's good. She had 3 in the first half. She's got 3 in the second to give her 6 substitutions in the ball game for Hancock. We got a whistle and a timeout going to Nevis. So with that timeout, it's 54-29 Hancock. We'll step away on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection, strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
You're looking at Paul Schrader's Nevis Tigers as he tries to figure out a strategy to get back into this ball game. They were down 49-21 at half. It's 54-29 right now with 11:52 remaining in our final half of quarterfinal play here at the Minnesota State High School Basketball Tournament. Pat Barrett on the mic, Mike Peterson on the tech, Clayton Johnson on the camera. We're so happy you're joining us here on PrepSpotlight.tv. Second free throw was good. And Nevis with it. The three-pointer on the way off the front iron. Rebound, blocked, but a foul. Ava Isaacson will go to the free throw line for 2. Misty Zempel will pick up her third. It's the first of the second half on the Owls. To the free throw line for 2, senior Ava Isaacson. She bangs it in. She's got 11 to lead the Tigers. Back in the ballgame, senior Carly Hansen. She'll replace freshman Caitlin Roloff, sister of freshman Carly Roloff. They've been the dynamic 3 so far in this game for the Owls. It rolls off. Rebound by Zempel, and here come the Owls. Those 3 might be leading in scoring, but I can tell you this has been an unbelievably good team effort by the Owls defensively. They are all over the place as Carly Hansen adds 2 more. 25 in the first half, that gives her 27, and it's back up to 57-30. Bessler driving, double teamed in the corner. That's not where you want it, but the foul's going to go on Hansen. Didn't get her feet set. Second foul on senior Carly Hansen, their second of the second half. As an old basketball coach, I always told my team, stay inside the volleyball court on offense. You get outside that maroon line here at the PAV and you are in trouble, and especially against a defense like Hancock. 18 first half turnovers, really have spelled the tale, and they turned them in at 28 points to build that 28-point halftime lead. Shot comes off, rebound by Riley Hansen, and the Owls are back on the offense as Carly brings it across the timeline. Drive to the center, the dump down deep. Nice pass, blocked away. Nice defensive play by the Tigers' Maya Stacy. It'll stay with Hancock. Back into the ball game, 14 Brooke Versteg. She had 1 3 in the first half for the Owls. 10:38 to go here at the PAV. 57-30 Hancock underneath. Basket's good. Nice dish by Roloff. The basket will go to Riley Hansen. He's got 6 here in the second half, 9 for the ball game. They're up 59-30. Lindow right side, Bessler. Back to the top to Lindow. Double screen for her. They fight over it. Inside, Isaacson drives off. Rebound by Lindow. She gets for Nevis, kicks it back out to Mitchell. It tips over where Stacy will get it. This side to Bessler. Near side, drops it back to Lindow. Looks for the drive, cut off by Roloff. Goes inside Isaacson again. She turns. And the foul this time is going to go on number 1. Caitlin Staples will get her second. Third of the second half on Hancock. Substitution in for Hancock, Caitlin Roloff. She'll come in, and Caitlin Staples will take a break. For Tony Tilke, his well-schooled Owls, 90-32 on his career record, 5th year here at Hancock. And they got a dynamite young squad here, led by the senior Carly Hansen, with a bunch of young kids, and they're putting on a show. And they'll need every bit of this tomorrow against Mayor Lutheran. Loose on the floor, another turnover. Taken back by Mitchell, they battle. Marley Mitchell will steal it back. Isaacson spins, shot. Foul will go on number 3. Carly Roloff, her first of the game. That's 4 now. On Hancock in this second half. Neva Isaacson will go to the free throw line. She's 1 for 4 at the line so far. She leads with 11 for the Tigers. And her first one is good. The seniors got 12. Makes the second. Timeout Nevis. We'll stay here with 9:33 to go in the last quarterfinal of Class A here at the Pavilion. And it's all Hancock so far as they lead 59-32. So right now over at Williams, you've got the 4A semifinals. The number 1 team, and last time I looked, 3rd ranked in the country, Hopkins Royals taking on White Bear Lake. Jeremy Post's squad, they battle like nobody's business. Pulled off the upset over Rosemont yesterday, but they've got a Herculean task ahead of them tonight. That game will be followed by Roseville, who upset Shakopee, the number 2 seed. They're taking on St. Michael, the number 3 seed, so that should be a good ball game. This afternoon, it was Totino Grace upsetting Como Park 86-72, the 3 knocking off the 2. And it was the number 1 seed, Becker, with a great battle with Mankato East. They came out on top 67-63. Tomorrow, it's going to be the small schools at Williams. The afternoon action. Class A is going to have Minneota and Hayfield. And Mayor Lutheran taking on the winner of this game. And right now it looks like the Hancock Owls, barring a great comeback by Nevis, it's 59-32 as we go under 9:30 to play. Pat Barrett here on PrepSpotlight.tv. Out top for Stagg. Pivots, kicks it back out to Hansen. She'll give it to the other Hansen. Back to the other Hansen. I could go on all night like this. Kicked back out top. Here we go, Roloff. She looking for the other Roloff. Here we go, Roloff to Roloff. The family affair. Hesitates, drives, great dish. Verstag's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for the first time. Really nice ball movement that time by Hancock. Showing their prowess at both ends of the floor. Bessler will get her second foul for Nevis. Second in the second half. First free throw on the way from Versteg, and she buries it. That's 4 for Brooke Versteg, the freshman, another freshman, the 6-footer. She has 4, and it's 60-32 Hancock as she looks to add one more on the front iron, and it comes off. Rebound by Isaacson. Lindau's been running the show all night for Nevis. She's double teamed out top. Gives it over to Stacy. Stacy right side for Bessler, tipped out of bounds by Caitlin Roloff. They have tipped ball after ball, and that one's going out of bounds. The Owls have been everywhere. They have earned this victory tonight if they hold on with 8:44 left, and they've showed no signs of letting up with a 60-32 lead. Sister to sister, it's Carly right side. She drives, kicks it to other sister Caitlin. Caitlin drives the middle. Hesitation, drive. Left-hand swing shot by Hansen's knocked off, goes out of bounds. It'll go to Nevis. Substitutions back in the ball game. Number 1, Caitlin Staples, the point guard. And number 12, forward Misty Zempel back in, the sophomore. They have complemented the Roloff sisters and Hansen with a stifling defense, tipping balls, and shutting down passing lanes all night long. Nevis gets it across this time to Stacy. She swings it over, hard to believe, tipped again. Linda drives, the broken circle, it comes off. Rebound by Zempel. Here come the Owls. Carly Hansen knocked down, they regain. Roloff sister, that's Caitlin. She'll add 2 more, she's got 13 now. Nevis on the run up the side. Stacy will kick it back to the top to Lindau. She'll set up against the Hawken man-to-man. Drives off the hesitation. Dipsy-doos, no good. It was tipped, I think. And here comes Staples. Looks long range for Roloff. Goes in the corner. That's Caitlin Roloff. Kicks it back out. They swing it around. Zempel to the corner. Staples off the screen. Rattles off. Bessler with the rebound for Nevis. 7:25 to go. 62-32. Hancock in control. Lindau with it out top. 1-3-1 offense. They look for the backdoor cut. Can't get it to Bessler. She steps back out. Isaac's double team. Bounce pass to Mitchell. She's fouled. Nice backdoor pass to Mitchell. She'll go to the line to try and get her first points of the game. Getting that state tournament scorebook. Number 11, Riley Hansen, will get her first foul of the game. It's the 5th on the Owls here in the second half. And sophomore Marley Mitchell will step to the free throw line for 2. Off the back iron. Substitutions in the ball game. Hancock, it's Brooke Versteg back, along with Carly Roloff. They pretty much have gone with 7 all night, and those 7 have been dynamic as they lead it by 30. Mitchell's second is on the way, and he's got a point in the book here at the state tournament. 62-33, Hancock under 7 to play. Semple, hands off to Roloff, looks inside, kicks it out to Versteg, swings it right for Staples. Staples off the drive, tipped away. Turnover is going to go to Nevis. They continue to play defense and try and battle back in. Hancock's 1-2-1-1 has been a hard one to solve so far. Their traps have been good. They deflected balls all over the place. This time Nevis breaks it, however. And it's stolen away again. Senior Carly Hansen. She has led this young squad magnificently. 25 in the first half. She's got 27 for the game. And they have dominated the play on both ends. She's got it in the corner. Versteg drives, triple team, kicks out. Staples picks it up. Hansen swings it around. Zempel back inside to Zempel. It's tipped away as Carly Roloff tries to feed her. Nice defensive play by the Tigers. They tip it out of bounds. Carly Roloff will take it in. On the far side, here at the Pav with 6:09 to go. It's 6:08 time on the clock. It just went under 6:08 for the game, and the three-pointer is buried by number 3, Carly Roloff. She's got double digits with 10, and they lead at 65-33. Right side, Bessler. Looks for the drive, can't find it. Carly Hansen all over her. Baseline to Lindau. Drives on Staples, cut off, and she travels. 5:41 to go. Another turnover forced by the Owls. They'll need every bit of this defense tomorrow night if they're going to beat the number 2 seed, Mayor Lutheran, the highest seed left. As Mountain Iron Buell was knocked off in our first game of the day in overtime by Minneota, 51-48 by the state-tested Minneota squad. It'll go out of bounds off the foul. We'll see who got the foul for Nevis. Looks like 11. That'd be Ava Isaacson with her third. Third team foul. It'll go out of bounds. Carly Roloff gets it into Carly Hansen. She drives middle, kicks it back out to Staples. Staples left-hand drive, and she's hammered. They'll call the block on number 11. And if it is, that's number 4 on Ava Isaacson. 4 in the team, 4 on her. Into the free throw line for 2, Caitlin Staples. She hasn't scored yet, but believe me, she has been a vital piece on both ends of the floor and keeping this offense running as the point guard, and defensively, as I've said many times, the Owls have been everywhere, and she's in the scorebook with her first point. There's so many ways to contribute to a great team, and she's showing it to you tonight. You don't need to score to be a vital part of success. As they've doubled up now, 66-33, make it 67-33 for Hancock. Nevis, though, continues to battle as Lindau brings it across the half-court line with 5:15 on the clock. Isaacson looks for Mitchell. Mitchell down the right side, off the rim, no good. Verstag with the rebounds, done a nice job off the bench today, as they've also dominated the boards today. The Owls tough, and they've got 3 good freshmen playing for them here today. The drive by Carly Hansen, it's tipped, no good. She gets the rebound up, no good. Tipped out of bounds, it'll go to Nevis with 4s wild on the clock, 4:44 to go. Back into the ball game, number 11, Riley Hansen. Number 4, Caitlin Roloff, back in for the Hancock Owls. An impressive performance today by Hancock, the champions of 6A. So they've handled the champions of 5A, the Nevis Tigers. They lead at 67-33. They got here with a tough 61-56 victory over Underwood. And they have played wonderfully here today. Foul underneath. Nevis will go to the free throw line. 6-team foul on Hancock. Looks like number 3, that Carly Roloff second. To the free throw line, Ava Isaacson. She has led Nevis in scoring so far, and she buries another free throw. That's her 4th made free throw. She's got 14 to lead Nevis. The senior, the only senior in the starting lineup today for Nevis. So we might see them back here again with that young squad. Rebound off the back iron. Caitlin Staples, the point guard, has it. Kicks it up to Caitlin Roloff. Ahead the drive, left side, foul. And Riley Hansen, the 5'9 senior, will go to the free throw line. The foul looks like on number 22, Kaylee Bessler. That's her 3rd, 5th on the Tigers. Riley Hansen's first is good. She's 3 for 3 from the stripe. Take that back, 4 for 4. She had a 3-point play in the first half. She now has 7 in the second to give her double digits at 10. 11 rolls off, so that one won't go in the books. Kaylee Bessler with the board. Lindau brings it up. She's run the show all day for Nevis, and they have pestered the heck out of her. Drives, hesitate, drives again, drives, she'll get fouled. Nice hesitation move by Addie Lindau, and she'll look to add to her 8 points. Riley Hansen gets her second foul. It's the 7th on Hancock, so it's bonus the rest of the way for Nevis. Free throw line, Eddie Lindow. First one bounds off. They'll go into consolation play tomorrow as they will take on United Christian Academy. Hancock's victory today with only 4:03 left on the clock will send them to the 2 o'clock game at Williams Arena. The consolation bracket being run over at Concordia St. Paul. Second one is good for Eddie Lindo. Timeout for Nevis. We'll stay here with 4:03 left on the clock, and Hancock in control with a 68-35 lead. So it's been good basketball action here. Had some upsets in all the classes so far, and we should have some good basketball coming. Let's say once we're done, of course, you can turn over to the game on 45, where Hopkins is taking on White Bear. And the second game tonight, Roseville and St. Michael, should be a good hard-fought battle. Both teams well-coached, battle-tested, and they both play defense, so it should be a good game. Tomorrow, the small schools take over, as Minneota and Hayfield will play in one semi in the afternoon. Mayor Lutheran and Hancock will play in the second semi, and then the evening action will be Providence Academy in Albany, Fergus Falls and Minnehaha, battle of outstate and Metro. Nice driving layup. Makes it 29 for Carly Hansen. The senior has led this young club to a incredibly good performance today. Say they've dominated on both ends. Their defense has spurred their offense, and how often can that happen? They had 28 in the first half off turnovers. Kicked off the foot. It's going out of bounds, and that's another turnover for Hancock. Substitutions. Number 12, Misty Zembel back in, as well as Isabel Rose will make her for action 5'7" sophomore. Gets in the ball game for the Owls. Again, another youngster. They've got some good young players coming. Don't be surprised to see them back here, but it is not an easy task to get back, even with experience sometimes. And I can just use the Section 2-4A, where 3 dominating teams got knocked off by Shakopee. Hancock with it. Looks like we're going to have a travel out front on Caitlin Roloff. And the ball will go back over to Nevis with 2:53 left, and the clock is running as we've got a 70-35, 35-point lead, sends us into running time here at the Pavilion. Pat Barrett, Mike Peterson, and Clayton Johnson bringing you all the action. So happy you joined us here on PrepSpotlight.tv. Remember, more Prep Spotlight basketball coming with boys sections in state. Got consolation and third place games coming, so stay with us. Three-pointer rattles in for Eddie Lindow. She knocks in her third 3 of the game. She's got 12 for the contest. 70-38. 2:18 to go. Back out top. Staples with it. She'll hand it back. The drive by Verstag. Kicks it out. Rose with it. She dumps it in the lane. It kicks back out for the 3 on the way. Misty Zempel rattles in her first 3. She's got 5. 73-38. Timeout to Nevis. Coach Schrader trying to get a fresh 5 into the ball game here, as does the Hancock Owls. So we'll have all sorts of new names coming in. I'll do my best to recognize them on their broadcast here with 1:56 left. It's a 30-second timeout for Nevis. And I say all weekend long, we've got consolation and third place action coming your way over at Concordia St. Paul. So if you can't make it to the ball game, definitely tune in with us here on PrepSpotlight.tv. We've got boys section final action going on. Some great games going on around the state tonight and tomorrow, as they will play at Target Center, I believe, on Tuesday. And then the rest of the tournament will come over here to Williams and to Concordia St. Paul for the rest of the tournament. Something going on. Must be those Timbies playing at the Target Center. So they will start on Tuesday, actually, in their quarterfinal action, which we'll have for you here on PrepSpotlight.tv. Nevis with it out top. That's McNamee. Swung out top here, number 2, Kowalski. Kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way. It'll be off by Izzy Wallace. Rebound up, no good. Rebound again, off, no good. Rebound by number 15. That's Autumn Hubbard of the Owls, and here they come. Isabel Rose. She'll kick it back. Alexis Jose steps out of bounds. Turnover on the Owls with 1:17 and going running. Here, 73-38 Hancock. They'll bump their record to 28-1 on the season. Nevis will fall to 19-9. Both teams still have more play here in the state tournament with the consolation action and tomorrow's semifinal action at Williams for Hancock. Nice save over there by Kowalski. Drive to the middle, fired up and off. They're scrambling around. And Hancock will have it with Isabel Rose bringing it up. The 5'7" sophomore for Hancock as we're at under 40 seconds to go. She's double teamed on the floor. They'll keep it. Swing the ball around, trying to pass inside to Zeltwanger, and it's stolen away by Hancock or by Nevis. Here comes Nevis, the drive. McNamee fires, no good. Rebound. Taken down nicely by Alexis Jose. And here comes Rose with the ball. Holding foul called into play by Claire Isaacson. The 8th grader will get in the book with her first foul. And we'll go to the free throw line. Or will we? Trying to get subs in, but time's going to run out. I think they stopped the clock with 1:04, so everybody can get into the ball game. They stop it with 1:04. Will they allow the free throws or not? Oh, no free throws yet. My mistake. 6 team fouls, so we got 1:04 left in the clock. And all the new kids get their names in the book. And that's going to do it. Final score in Class A quarterfinal action here in the Minnesota State Basketball Tournament. It's the Hancock Owls 73, Nevis Tigers 38. It was 49-21 at the half. Hancock in control early, and they controlled from beginning to end with a dominating performance. Carly Hansen, senior guard, had 29 in the ball game. The freshman Roloff sisters, Carly had 10. Caitlin had 13. Riley Hansen kicked in 10 off the bench. And the Owls up their record at 28-1. They'll go to semifinal action 2 o'clock tomorrow. They will take on Mayor Lutheran. Nevis goes to 19-9. They will go to consolation action as they will take on United Christian Academy. And that'll do it. For Clayton Johnson on the camera, Mike Peterson on the tech, this is Pat Barrett thanking you for joining us for all the action here today and all weekend on PrepSpotlight.tv. The final score, Hancock 73, Nevis 38. Thanks for watching PrepSpotlight.tv.
PrepSpotlight.tv, through its partnership with the Minnesota State High School League, brings you coverage of the 2022 Minnesota Girls State Basketball Tournament. Coverage is made possible through the support of Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity with flexible hours. Urgency Room, fast and flexible care. Think Bank, meet your money. And Star Tribune, for all the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.